Hello and welcome to another devlog for Peasant Uprise. This has been a crazy couple of weeks and there is a lot to cover, starting with the new concept of factions. So let's jump right in. Just a few videos ago I introduced the reputation system. Check out that video in the description to find out more. Now at that time the system was based on 4 regions of Swayne. But as I have been working on side quests or storylines, there are 3 that are particularly interesting and contain chain quests. Now it would be great if these 3 additional storylines had their own reputation that the player can work for. Well, so that's exactly what I did. But I couldn't be constrained by the notion of a region. Instead, the reputation system is now based on factions. We still have the 4 factions that represent the interests of the 4 regions of Swayne and 3 new additional ones. I will do a devlog to dig a bit more into each faction, but some concepts do apply to all of them. They all have a set of chain quests following their own storyline, and with each quest you will receive reputation for that faction. Each faction counts with a base of operations, which is pretty much a location in the province of Swayne where you can find their NPC that gives out quests and their market. It has given some more meaning to some levels in Swayne, so I'm really happy about that. If you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications. And if you're interested in Peasant Uprise, you can go ahead and wishlist it in Steam. Finally, all of them also have a special kind of market, and as the player increases their reputation with that faction, the items or benefits will get unlocked. I like the idea of getting some benefits even if the entire questline is not completed, as it gives the player a sense of progression. In essence, access to these markets and their benefits is the final motive to follow on these questlines, although they're all optional of course. The more time you linger around Swayne, the more reinforcements and training the enemies will get. So the player will have to weigh in the benefits of completing each storyline in contrast with the time they have remaining to reach Swayne. The overall impact in Peasant Uprise is that the quests are now more focused. There are less random go and pick this or go kill that. It's more for a purpose, whether it's to help the folks in a region so the leader can extend the endgame, or a set of tasks that favor a faction's particular interests, where the final prize is full access to their markets. Their home base also gives the player a reason to travel to certain locations and something to look forward to. Some NPCs along the way will give some hints as to where the player can meet with these faction leaders, so these factions will have some presence all around Swayne. The notion of faction has given me a lot of clarity when it comes to questing. These storylines are already written down, but the implementation of the actual quest is still a work in progress. So that's it for this devlog, and next week I'll talk more about the Milton's Alliance, which is the first faction the player will probably meet. And I can't wait to share more about this group. With that said, I'll see you in the next update.